Hello, Andrea B. Feagin here, life and relationship coach, here to give you some tips, some tools, and some techniques. Some tips, some tools, and some techniques. Some tips, some tools, some techniques, some tips, some tools, some techniques on how you can skyrocket your life, your love, and your relationships. Your life, your love, and your relationships. Your life, your love, and your relationships. Yes, girl, we're going to get this thing popping, okay? Now, here's a question that I have for you today. On a more serious tip, what is it that you are still holding on to that you know is no longer serving you? It's deep, ain't it? What are you still holding on to? The people, the places, the things that are no longer serving you. You have made up in your mind that you want to leave the past behind and you're ready to move on to the future and create this life that you love, this life that feeds you well, this amazing life. But although you said you're ready to let go of the past, you haven't done the proper things to let go of the past. Perhaps that person is still in your life. That person is still calling you, talking to you. That door is still open to that person. You're still going to that same place. It can be a restaurant that you know the service there is not good at all. Every time you go, they just turn your stomach because of the service. But you go and you pay your hard-earned money to these people who you don't enjoy when you're there. It could be a person that just puts you down all the time. And you keep saying to yourself, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. But yet you're holding on. You're still holding on. It can be a thing. It could be something that you do, some habit that you have that you know it's time to let go because that thing is not serving you anymore. If you are going to get all you want out of 2019, then you're going to have to make some moves. You're going to have to do some transforming, just like the caterpillar turns into the butterfly, because there was some transformation happening, right? You can still look at the butterfly closely and see glimpses of the caterpillar. But you also see those wings, right? Which are not glimpses. You see that very clear. It's out there. The caterpillar could not do what the butterfly could do. In order to be able to do what was always inside of it, it had to transform. It had to further develop. And I'm saying to you, in order to meet your goals, to do the things that you want to do the things that God has called and opened the door for you to have, to be, and to do, you're going to have to do some transforming just like the caterpillar had to do. You're going to have to look a little bit different. Right? We're going to have to do some transforming because the person that you used to be do not have the capabilities of the person that you are becoming. That old person don't have those same capabilities. That person, when they say no, they mean no, with no regrets. When they say yes, you can depend on that person. That yes is dependable. It's a loyal, right? So now is the time to start changing. Can you believe that we're already in the second quarter of this year? We're already in the second quarter. And look how fast we have gotten to the second quarter. So there's no time to waste. There's no time to play games. There's no time to be begging people and wait until they get things right. Listen, you got to move on. And if they're not ready, they catch you later on. They can catch up to you. But you keep going. If your desires and your dreams are important enough to you and you really want to see them manifest, you want to see this thing happen, then you don't have time to waste. You don't have time to play games with people. It's not about hurting their feelings. It's not about anything like that, because so many times as women, we are so worried. I guess men probably go through this too. We're just so worried about other people's feelings. Well, what about your feelings? What about the things that you want? Are you willing to just put your feelings and the things you want on the back burner so that you can satisfy someone else? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that there's some selfish people in this world, and you may not want to be one of those people. But it is abuse to yourself when you keep putting other people before you and you keep putting other people's feelings before your feelings. That is a form of self-abuse. When you got arms to hold somebody else, ears to hear somebody else, words to encourage somebody else, and none of that for yourself. That's self-abuse. So I'm not going to go on and on and on. Here's what I want to say. Get out paper, pen, and write this down. Write down the people, the places, and the things that you know it's time to release. They're holding you back. You're holding on so tight. And all you have to do is just open your hand, just like that. Now there's room for other things to come into your life that's going to bless your soul. But as long as you have those hands closed, there's no room for other good, healthy, vibrant things to come into your life. Open it up, and just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Trust that it's going to be okay. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Trust God that it's going to be okay, because what he replaced, what he gives you back is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. I'm a living witness. It's going to blow your mind, but you have to first be willing to let it go. So again, get your paper, get your pens, get your paper, get your pens, or get your phones and go to your notes and put it in your notes. Here's the people, places, and things that I need to release. If I am going to elevate, if I'm going to go up, if I'm going to elevate, if I'm going to achieve the things that my hopes and my dreams, the things that I wanted to get out of 2019, then I have to get busy, because time is not waiting for us, honey. Time is not waiting for us. It's just moving right along. And if you're not willing to keep up, time just keeps going. So you got to have that same attitude. If some people on your team are not willing to keep up, you just got to keep going. Okay? God bless you. Have a wonderful day.